Aquí estamos en el Mystery Spot.
Y no se te oye tu voz.
¿No? ¿Por qué no? Está Angie, Ángel, Sofía y Olivia. Y ya está. Mira. Estamos en el San José Mystery Spot. Santa Cruz Mystery Spot.
¿Por qué se llama Santa Cruz?
Sí, esa es nuestra guía.
How you guys doing?
Good. Here.
Good? That's good. I'm doing good as well. Thank you for asking.
How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. My name is Zach. I'll be your guys' tour guide today. Have any of you guys been here before?
No.
Oh, a few of you actually. How long ago was that for you?
A few years back.
A few years back? So like 5?
2, 3 years.
2 or 3. Okay, somebody over here?
Yeah, I went to.
Maybe 10 years back?
10 years back. Okay, wow. And then somebody else over here maybe?
Like 5 years ago.
5 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay, well, just so you guys all know, nothing has changed.
Okay.
Now I'm going to give you guys
You
a
are
little...
new, I think.
Oh, I wasn't there back then. I was like, I don't know, probably like 15. But I'll tell you guys a little bit about this place. First thing. So there was a guy named George Prather who came here and he wanted to purchase the flat land down there because he wanted to build a summer home for him and his wife. When he went to purchase the land, he figured out that a lumber company owned the land. They were only selling that flat piece down there if he also purchased the hillside over here. And the lumber company told him, this is all in the year 1940, that this hill right here was known to have some interesting properties. Anything that lumber company ever tried to build up there, it eventually slipped down and ended up in the flat land below. He was a little bit skeptical of this, but he made the purchase anyway, and as soon as he did, he sent a couple of surveyors up there to come check it out, and they found some pretty cool things. So, first thing is they noticed that that hillside right there, it's a little bit difficult to walk up. They were later able to measure it to be about twice as hard as any other hill of the equivalent grade to walk up. Fun fact, the way they measured this is they let a ball roll down the hill, and then they compared the speed of that ball to the same ball rolling down a different hill of the same grade. Second thing, their compasses anywhere around here, they were anywhere from a couple degrees off to the full polar opposite of what they were supposed to be. And then by plotting everywhere their compasses were a little bit off, they figured out all this stuff happens in a 150-foot diameter. So that diameter goes between these two concrete blocks, goes between all you guys, goes up this hillside right here, goes behind that cabin up there, goes down this hillside, and then between these two redwood trees right here. Which means that all of you guys over here, half of you, you guys are all not in the mystery spot yet. I'm really sorry, but all of you guys over here, you guys are all getting your $8 worth. Yeah! And the parking fee too. Do you guys know how a level works? Okay, cool. I'm gonna place it on these concrete blocks right here. If any of you guys want to look at that, you can. But, can you see that? Can you see where the bubble is? Okay, cool. Can you see which side it's going to? Which side? You can tell me, it's okay. It's going up. That side? Well, I think you need to come a little closer. Come over here.
Sí,
Check it out.
Ahí va mi esposo.
Figure it out. It's going to that side. Yeah, thank you. So, what these two in joint conjunction recognized is that the bubble goes over here, which means that this concrete block is a little bit higher up than that one. The reason why that is not because we placed them here that way. It's because this tree right here, over time, grew its roots under the concrete block and pushed this one up. So, to correct for this, we could have just fixed the concrete, but as you guys can tell by the road coming up here, we don't like fixing things. So, instead, we just got a couple wooden planks. So when you place the level on that wooden plank, the bubble's in the center. Let's go check that out. It's perfectly in the center. And I'll show you guys this too. This plank of wood is also even. So that side is just as high as that side. And now, enough talk. Let's do something cool. So, I need 2 of you guys up here. Come up here. Sure. You too. Alright, go for it. Well, we can only have 2 of you guys. We'll get you next, okay? So, can I have you stand on 1 foot on each plank over here? And then same thing on the other side. So stand on them like skis. Perfect. Okay. So, Raider's beanie a little bit taller right now. You're a little bit shorter. Go ahead and switch. So she's stepping out of the mystery spot. He's stepping in. And now we can see that she grew a tiny bit. Round of applause for our volunteers. Very good. Very good. Yeah. Let's get a couple taller people. How about you over here? Come up here. Yeah. I'll hold your GoPro if you want me to, or she can too. You can come up here too. Sit on the other side. So, a little taller, a little bit shorter. He's in a shrunken state inside of the mystery spot, so watch this. Go ahead and switch. He steps out, he steps in. Wow. Now they're about the same height. That's pretty noticeable. Round of applause, very good. Yeah. We can do a couple more if anybody else here wants to. Maybe one more. Get up here. You want to too? Sure. Go for it. No, I haven't forgot about you. We'll get you next. Okay, a little taller, a little bit shorter. Go ahead and switch. Look at that. He's still a little bit taller, but round of applause. Very good. Very good. Do you want to come do it?
Go.
Yeah, go for it. And how about you two?
Sophia.
Okay, so as I do this, there you go. Perfect. A little taller, a little bit shorter. Go ahead and switch. So you guys are probably wondering what's going on here. The truth is we don't really know, but we know a little bit. When you're standing inside like she is over here, you lean over about 3 degrees. 3 degrees is a really small amount. It's really hard to see with a person. It's sit down now, by the way. Thank you. Round of applause. Very good. But you can see it pretty easily with these trees right here. So this tree right here is inside the mystery spot. It's leaning about 3 degrees over. While this tree over here, it's outside of the mystery spot, and it stands straight and tall like a tree should. Now, I'll show you guys this Life magazine cover over here. This was taken in 1948. Being on the cover of Life magazine was pretty cool back then. But there's a few things you guys should notice about this photo. First thing is that those two people are leaning 17 degrees over. The same lean we're all going to experience later on in that cabin up there, where that photo was taken. The second thing you guys should notice about that photo is actually not how that man's pants make up 3/4 of his body, but it's actually his name. You can't notice it. Her name is, get ready for it. Her name is Eileen, yes. $8 to her, $8 jokes. We're gonna head up the hill. As you guys head up this hill, notice the force on your chest.
Pues aquí estamos en el Mystery Spot de Santa Cruz y ya estoy subiendo las escaleras de la subidita y ya me está cansando.
I don't feel the force in my chest, I feel the force on my feet. The only thing I feel.
Ángel, espérame, papi.
Hey,
Aquí sí baja uno, ¿de mi amor?
I'm aerodynamic, it's easier now.
Ángel, cuidado, papi.
I give up.
Oh my God, tengo que caminar rápido porque ya no puedo. La verdad que sí está muy difícil subir esta montaña, esta subidita. No es mucho, pero de verdad que nos dolieron los tobillitos. Sigue caminando. Ok, estamos con el guía.
Now that you guys all are at the top of the hill, we're very close to the center of the mystery spot. The center is right about there. When you get really close, time moves a little bit slower. So to see this effect, pull out your phones. You guys see that? No surface. Ooh. As you guys are walking up, did you notice the force on your chest?
Yeah.
No, you didn't? How? Oh, you did though. So some of you guys might have not. But did you notice on the switchbacks though, when you turn, it gets a little bit easier to walk up? Okay, yeah, so the reason why that is this. As you're walking up the hill, the force of the mystery spot presses on the front of you. But when you turn, you face the side of your body to the mystery spot, and because the side of your body makes up a little bit less surface area, the force of the mystery spot becomes a little bit weaker. But now we're about to head into the first courtyard here. And before we do, I'm gonna tell you guys, this is where things can get a little bit intense. A lot of people might start to feel a little bit nauseous, and you might start to feel a little bit dizzy. But don't worry about it, because all of these symptoms are going to go away in about 2 weeks. So, come on in.
Whoa.
To not jump off the table when you're done, everybody, because you're not going to land where you think you're going to land. And I also don't want to have to call you pancake face.
Ven a tomar, tome Miriam una foto con la mujer así, ahí. Miriam, con tu celular, tómanos una
Take a
foto.
picture, Isha.
Toma, toma.
Leaning picture.
Graba.
Try to keep moving by the doorway. We got to put all of you guys in here.
Dad, stand in front of Daddy. Just to the front.
Keep moving over there. Fill the whole space. Okay, cool.
Yo tengo el teléfono.
Now that we're all in here,
La
we're
casa
all
está
leaning about
así.
11 degrees over. If you look at your feet right now, they're a couple inches over to the side. If you point them down towards this way, your feet are going to be a couple inches in front of you. But the coolest part is if you guys turn around and point them towards the forest, and put your hands out in front of you, push them back one time. You guys feel that? All right, one more time.
Pienso que me voy a caer.
You guys feel it that time? That's the spirit of Michael Jackson. You might be wondering. Oh, yeah, that one was about $4. This cabin right here, you're probably wondering how it got here. Maybe not, but I'll tell you. So, this cabin was originally built up on the hillside up there. In the year 1940, we had a big storm here. It sent the cabin very slowly sliding down, and the cabin stopped right here. Anybody have any idea why the cabin might have stopped right here?
Because there's a tree right there.
Because of the tree, yeah. But the thing is, this tree right here, it's only about 50 years old. This tree is a redwood tree. They grow about a foot per year, I think it is, which is really fast. And that one there's about 50 feet tall, so that's how we know it's about 50 years old. This cabin, on the other hand, was sliding down about 79 or 80 years ago in about 1940. So nonetheless, it actually did not exist to stop the cabin, nor did really any other tree in this area of the hillside, because the lumber company this land was purchased from had cut them all down. The real reason why the cabin stopped right here is that this is the exact plotted center of the mystery spot. There's forces that push out on the cabin from all sides and suspend it where it is, like so. Now, this next demonstration here is going to prove to all of you guys these forces do exist. This right here is pretty much the best demonstration of the whole tour. Are you guys ready? Okay, before we do this, we need to practice something. These are called the universal sounds of amazement. It's an ooh, and what follows ooh. Okay, followed by an ah. We're going to practice these oohs and ahs one time, and the reason we're practicing them is because I want all of those people down below to hear us. And the most important person down below who I want to hear us is my manager, Michael. So, let's practice.
I'll skip that part.
Okay, yeah, take that out. Okay. That's pretty good, yeah. Like coordinated at all. Alright, you guys are ready. I present to you the one, the only Horde of Mystery, and the crowd goes. That was pretty good. Oh my god, you guys are great. So, now we're gonna take a vote. How many of you guys think that this side of the board is the higher side? Show of hands. Any of you guys? How many of you guys think the other side is the higher side?
No.
How many of you guys think the board is flat and level? How many of you guys didn't vote? Okay. So now, I'm gonna place this level on here. And how about you? Can you see where the bubble is? It's in the middle. It's favoring one side just a teeny bit. Is it favoring one side a teeny bit though? Can you see it?
Sorry about that.
Oh yeah. A little bit on the left side.
over that.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So I'm supposed to place this board here flat and level. I didn't. That's okay. I accidentally made this side just a smidge higher up than the other side. Doesn't matter though. Check this out. So, if I place a ball on the board where I made this side just a tiny bit higher, it should either stay still because of friction, or it should roll down. Oh no, now we gotta re-level it. Alright, one more time. So, place it on here. That time it's a little more level. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so this time it's actually perfectly level.
Very good.
Okay.
So, we'll place this on the level board this time. Stay still, right? But it's actually going to roll up over
What the
here.
heck?
Down.
Is that right?
Oh no, it's rolling again. Oh, That's my manager. Alright. I think this is either, like, it's pretty much impossible to place it with that side lowering, just so you guys know. So this is either with that side a little bit higher or it's level right now. So, place it on there, same thing happens. Still rolls up over here. But, we could have rigged this though. We could have rigged it in a lot of ways. Maybe we could have rigged this ball. So instead of the ball, use something you can't rig. You can't rig water. I'm going to pour water in the board towards the cabin. The water's going to come out over there, but it's actually going to siphon out over here.
Whoa!
Best part is, it turns into vodka. Yeah! Oh my god. Okay, so.
How many times you drink vodka in a day?
Oh no, too many. But maybe we could have rigged the board. Maybe there could be a V-shaped groove in there. That would cause some sort of change. The water kind of disproves that. Doesn't really appear to be true either. Board could also be warped. That would cause some changes too. But no way we could have rigged this board would work if I turned it around and upside down and placed it back right here. So now I need an object from you guys, something that can roll. Anybody here have chapstick or lipstick, anything like that? Small child? Yeah, chapstick? Okay, perfect.
Un chapstick lo van a
We got some
rodar.
chapstick right here. Put it on here. Roll it down. And it rolls up over there. One more time just for good measure. Check that out. Alright. Don't use this for 2 weeks. It'll turn your lips sideways. Alright, we're gonna head into the cabin now, but before we do, these things. First thing, we gotta fit all of you guys in here. This cabin's pretty tiny, so just be considerate of space and don't stop at the doorways. Make sure everybody can fit where they need to be. We also have these handrails in there. Use them if you need them, but if you don't need to use them, save them for those who need them most. And when you're on them, move all the way down them in the room we're in so we can put the most people on them that we can. And I'm gonna give you guys all photo time in the cabin later, so don't worry about not having enough time. Just let me show you everything first. So, come on in.
Ángel, ay, Ángel, deja que pase la señora.
Angel, let
It's
the
okay.
handle this, right?
Okay, take a picture of mine. Maybe later. Let him please stop.
Ay, tío, ¿me voy a caer?
No, agárrate de allí. Camínale. Y agárrate de ahí.
17 degree one now?
Oh my god.
Te digo que se siente feo. Ya me mareé.
Trying to stop the doorway.
Déjame quito de la puerta. Ya me mareé.
What are the other
Camínale.
places we have missed
Camínale.
spots? Similarly.
Te dije, estoy diciendo que se marea. Ya me duele toda la panza. Ángel, muévete.
Hundreds of places like this. But this place, in a place
Se siente mareada, yo creo.
a lot of them are a lot more recent. But
Habla
there's
para acá
also a
porque le
really
están
cool one that we're in South
Ay,
America. It's called Uphill.
Ángel, déjale
Oh my
comer.
god.
Oh, I can't do it.
Yeah, that's a magnetic hill. Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, it's like maybe.
Magnetic hill.
Vente, va.
Okay. This place
Se
here
sordió su
is this
estómago
table.
y nosotros
Table's the
sentimos
best place to make photos here. Up here, people like to do poses.
Ya no lloro.
One pose, a lot of people like to do it here. They like to do Titanic
Look
up
you
there,
that,
yeah.
look you that.
Titanic. Because I don't have a jack to my rose. 600 can be my jack. Yeah!
Okay.
Okay, and
now, buddy. Do whatever you want up here. You can step down, like right here. You can use the stairs right there. Both look pretty cool. Got some photos up there. Over here, we have some other cool things. These bars right here. When you hang from these, you're gonna swing out that way. But I'm not gonna do that right now because we'll bump into you guys. But in here, there's a bunch more cool things. So let me show you them. Come on in.
No, I can't. No, I can't.
Daddy!
Help me!
Come here, come here.
Oh my God! I'm gonna fall.
Look it.
Okay, espérame, move. Okay, espérame.
Oh my God.
He said he was going to give us time to use stuff in the cabin after.
Ay, te dije que no quería venir. Ya me estoy sintiendo bien mal. Ya no puedo, ya me quiero salir. Mira al muchacho, mira.
Yeah, so like he's saying, this is a pendulum. It's 32 pounds, it's made of lead. This is magnetic. You push over it.
De nada,
It's a little bit hard to push. Let it swing. It swings further over there than it does over here. This is because it swings with the forces that way and it gets them over that way. We let it hang. It looks like it's hanging at an angle, but it's not. It's hanging totally straight. Over here, yeah. And over here we have this ladder. But it's actually not much of a ladder because you can walk in with no hands like a staircase.
Wait, what? Oh my God.
You can put your feet up on the wall. That looks pretty cool too. You can do some Spider-Man stuff.
Can you let go of the handlebars?
Oh no, you can't do that part. But over here, this is a bonus thing. If you stand on the flat ground right here, you can do push-ups right here. Which looks a little bit interesting. But the best part is that you guys can do these without any hands. Here. You guys have like 8 minutes. Take as many photos as you like. If you want me to take any photos for you, I can. I'm going to give you guys a 2-minute warning and we're going to head out to that courtyard when we're done. The next part of the tour in about 8 minutes. Have fun.
Okay, Miriam, tómanos la foto. Okay, take a picture for me and you dad.
Here.
No, you not take a picture, I'm recording. No, estamos a ver. No. Take a picture. No, she's not getting
Stop recording now.
Take a feel up.
I can't go forward.
Okay, like that. Yes, another thing. Don't stop.
Are you recording?
Okay, wait. Ya hay que salir de aquí.
Can I see?
Yes. Don't stop.
Sophia! Sophia!
Can you stop recording, Sophia? No. Okay, thank you. La verdad que aquí se siente muy feo el estómago. Yo ya había venido hace mucho cuando Angelito tenía 5 años y la verdad no me gustó nada. Así es como que se mira.
You want me to stop recording now?
Yeah, you can stop recording on that. I'm just recording on this one.
I'm so dizzy.
Ahora le tomo una foto a la casa, ¿ok? Espérame aquí, déjame. Y pues aquí venimos
Vamos
con
a
mi
tocar
hermana,
la
las niñas.
Vaya con Ángela. Déjame tomar una foto.
La verdad se siente muy feo. No puede uno caminar, es tanto que ahorita ya tengo mucho dolor de cabeza, se me revolvió mi estómago, sentí como horrible, la verdad, con ganas de vomitar, muchas náuseas.
Cayendo, quiero hasta vomitar.
Como que si cuando se emborracha uno y al día siguiente despiertas y todo muy mal.
My dad.
Yo y mi esposo nos tratamos de tomar una foto imitando a las personas. Wow. Y pues esto es lo que estamos haciendo ahorita aquí en el Santa Cruz Mr. Spot. Ahí está mi esposo, mi hermana, la niña, ahora las niñas.
But you're standing up straight, watch. Right?
Standing up normal.
Ready?
Baby, look at the shape of the house. That's white. Look, it's still in the inside the mystery spot. Tómale una, Angie.
No puedo, pues. Es que
No, stand up, turn around that way.
A ver, estén ahí, ven, si no se muevan. A tomarles una foto. Espérate, Angie, ahí.
No, Angie, tienes que hacerte para donde está Olivia, porque ahí
Stand
ya
straight.
no hay.
Ahí.
No, más
No,
para
más
allá.
para arriba, más para arriba. Ahí.
Hey, Nat.
Angie, ¿cómo se mira?
Y pues aquí estamos. La verdad, sí, no me gustó. Ya había venido y no me gusta. How long you been doing this?
Oh, about a year and a half now. Yeah.
You're doing good.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. But you don't get dizzy?
Oh no, like when like my first month or so working here, like I got really dizzy when I was here, but you get used to it over time.
Oh my god, I can handle it.
Probably messed up my head, but
Really, for sure, yeah.
Si mira cómo camina la gente. Está ahí, sí, se va a caer. Mira, Angie, ¿cómo está parada?
probably nothing serious.
Ahí está. Mira. Parece que te vas a
Everything's
caer.
sideways when I look at everything.
Dad, where'd you go? Okay, what else? Sophia, look how much I sent you. Right there.
Ángel,
Se puede estar aquí. Vámonos.
Ángel, hijo.
Vámonos.
Y pues ya nos vamos. Ya vamos a terminar el tour.
Oh, you guys can head down there if you want, but the next part's gonna be out here, just so you guys.
Oh, okay.
If you guys want to go down there, go for it.
No,
That's just
we
the
have
exit.
to wait for the finish the tour.
He's gonna pull a bowling ball out of the back of his hat, like this.
Come on out, y'all.
La verdad, se siente que no puede uno ni
Yo por
caminar.
eso le dije a Nick que yo no quería venir, porque no quería entrar, porque ya había entrado una vez y se me sintió bien feo. Se marea
Ángel, vente
demasiado.
para acá.
Mi amor, muévete.
Ay, ya se para acá. Porque ya va a decir otra cosa. I need a room.
He's busy.
Angel, he
Where's
was
Angel?
walking the train, he just...
Ay, Ángel, ya Ángel, ya necesitas venir para acá, papi.
Que ya se tienen que venir para acá, ¿ves?
Ángel, hijo, necesitas venir para acá ya, por favor. A ver, Ángel. Ángel, ahí quédate. Ángel. Hey, I'm trying to take a picture for Angel. Okay, ahí quédate, así.
You already got a picture.
Ay, Ángel, solamente quiero tomarte una foto ahí para... No tienes que hacer eso. Mira, voltea.
Question.
You
Are
wanna
you
go take a picture over there?
No, it's okay. Oh.
No. Yeah.
Again?
Hurry up.
Okay. So, the next cool thing is this bench, but I'll tell you guys a little bit something first. So this cabin right here is not the original cabin. The original one was built with asbestos, kind of that. And over time, stuff has gotten like broken, so we've had to replace it. This bench, on the other hand, we have never replaced, and that's for a reason. It's because over time, the forces of the mystery spot have worked on it, and they made the side that you are standing on right now a little bit higher up than this side. So, with that said, I placed a level on here. You can see the level in there really does go over to that side. If I were to move it around, it would do the same thing. So you can move it around if you want. Yeah. Wait, that'll work too. But I meant like around the bench because it only measures like a small portion of it. But so yeah.
So it's in the middle still?
Or no, that side's actually higher up than this side. So if I walk over from the lower to the higher side, what should happen is I should get a little bit taller, right? Actually, I get shorter. So I'm shorter on the taller side, taller over on the shorter side. Now this is cool. How tall are you back there?
5'9".
5'9", perfect. Come stand right here. How tall are you? 6 feet? Okay, cool. So come stand where I am, and you're gonna stand right here, just a little bit to the side. Yeah. And then stand on the end right there. You can speak a little bit closer to him. And then is anybody here about 5'6", around there? 5'7"? Perfect. You stand right there.
Can you just move a little bit?
Anybody here about 5'5", around there?
I'm around 5.
Should I make my beanie
5'4"? That'll work close enough. Stand on the end right there. So, what I did here is I made an AT&T bar signal. But I'm going to change that though. So you told me you two were going to switch. You two were going to switch. So stand on your opposite side. Now you can see they've all just about evened out in height. Over here, tallest you're ever going to be. Yeah! And you, welcome to my world. From the end, the short side. We'll come back over there, we'll come back over here. Now let's see the distance between the two sides. Wow. He's restored to being the tallest person. Look at that. You were looking really short. I'm sorry. But I heard that Amazon is making a new Hobbit TV series, and I think that you would be a great star. Yeah. One last thing. Like one hand on your belly like this. Focus on a point on the ground in front of you. Point on the ground in front of you. It doesn't really matter where. And then bend forward at the waist as far as you can. Round of applause for our volunteers.
Thank you.
Hi, you can play around with them, but I'll tell you more cool things out here. These people, look at these right here, they're going in a corkscrew. Normally, you glue the trees just go straight and tall. Back there, there's also some trees. They roll up branches going out away from the mystery spot. Normally, redwood tree branches just grow there. Redwood tree branches just grow towards sunlight. So a few years back, there's some scientists out here from the University of California, San Diego. They told us, after about a month of testing, that all the trees inside of the mystery spot are all female trees. Now, I don't know a lot about trees. I don't know a lot about females either, but I'm a man of honor and I respect. So I don't call these trees girl trees. I call them women trees. I call them all Miss trees. 2 stars on Yelp. We're gonna head down to the last stop down here. So come on down.
Ah, pero vaya, sigues adentro, hijo.
Hi, Jorge.
No, I'm just kidding.
No,
Good, how are you?
Siéntate, por favor. Ángel, ya siéntate, por favor.
Okay, so you guys can sit on these steps right here, leaning against the fence.
Oh.
Wherever you guys are comfortable is cool. Or you can stand on them too, that's cool. But these blocks right here are the next thing. These are called the T blocks because they're shaped in a T. They were placed here when the mystery spot first opened, but like pretty much everything else here, they're not level anymore. It's because of something that happened in 1989. Anybody know what happened that year? Yeah, there was a big earthquake that year. To these blocks, it just did a tiny bit of damage. It made that side of the block about a 1/16 of an inch higher up than this side. So this leaf right here, if I fold it in half twice, since it's kind of thin, this makes about a 1/16 of an inch. So if I place a level on here, you can see bubble just barely goes over there, barely at all. But if I place this leaf under here, it just about evens out. It's not perfect. I think it might actually be a tiny bit less than a 1/16 of an inch, but it does about. So with that said, now I need 2 volunteers. Anyone want to volunteer? You two come over here, perfect. Okay, oh I'm sorry. Okay. Actually, I have a job for you. Come over here. Can you stand on the end over here? Okay, can I have you stand on this end right here, and you stand on this end over here? Okay. It was Hask. Which of these two people do you think is taller? Think she's taller? That's about right. Did you two switch? Who do you think is taller now? You think she's taller? I think she's still taller, but do you think she grew a little bit though? Yeah, so she did grow a little bit. She grew more than she should, and I'll measure that. So, do you think this is about her head level? Like level with the top of her head? Okay, cool. I bring it across. Then I bring it across about evenly. Can you move it over now? Cool. Can you two switch? So this is about where her head level was before. That's where it is now. Oh my god. Anyway, back to this. There's about a couple inches of change here. It's a lot more than that leaf I showed you guys before. Do you want the height back? No? Well, it's another $8 plus parking, so applause for our volunteers. Very good. Very good. So that just about concludes the tour. Thank you guys all for coming. I'm sorry that I can't really give you guys a good answer about what's going on here. They don't even give me the Wi-Fi password, but I can give you guys some stickers. So you've probably already seen these stickers when you were cut off by a Subaru Outback or a Prius. Now you get to have one of your own. If you're a kid, you don't have a car to put them on, there are plenty of other cars in the parking lot. Problem solved. If you enjoyed the tour, my name is Zach. If you did not enjoy the tour, in that case, my name is Michael. Thank you guys for coming. Head down whenever you're ready. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. There you go. Calm down. There you go. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael.
Oh, I see how it is. There you go. You get one sticker.
Toma, baby, dáselos. Baby, mira, dale los tips.
Oh, you already got some? You want some more? Go for it. There you go. Thank you so much, man.
Pues ya terminamos el tour. Y pues ya vamos de salida y pues como les digo, este fue el tour al Santa Cruz Mystery Spot. Ángel, acá tienes más. Toma. Dejen de estar peleando. I give you stickers. My stickers. Don't fight, please.
I'm putting them on some cars.
Y pues eso es lo que tuvimos este día aquí en Santa Cruz y ya vamos de bajada y pues la verdad está muy interesante, ojalá y que les haya gustado también a ustedes. Ahorita vamos a ir a Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk y pues allá voy a hacer otro video y pues les vemos en otro video. Hoy es sabadito. ¿Qué día es hoy, mi amor? ¿23 o 22? 22 de febrero del 2020. Y allá están los niños. Pues bye. Nos miramos en otro video. Este es el de Santa Cruz Mystery Spot en Santa Cruz. Bye. A mi amado.